Was your heart broken when you heard about the very public, separation between your troublesome son, you, and his wife, May? Was your heart broken? Did you feel it's this same modern influences that have come into that?
First of all, Yuli is 41. Good. I really don't interfere in his affairs.
Right.
No.
Right.
Suddenly, we heard he's picked up a second wife, right?
You didn't know before you picked the wife up?
That is one thing you must know about me.
Right.
I don't lie. It's not necessary.
Right. Right.
God created me so well. If I tell you this thing is black, it is black. You know, it's like when he wanted to run for governor or something. When I saw his photograph, I thought it was a production they were doing. There was somebody who phoned me and said, you know something, Yuli is running for governor. And I said, it must be crazy. How? I never heard it.
Right.
And I have 5 sons. I don't interfere with their lives, you know. If they say that so thing is happening, good. If they don't tell me, I don't bother. If they tell me, beautiful. We just heard it, and that's it, you know.
So you say you suddenly heard that he had taken a second wife. So you were saying you suddenly heard that.
Yeah, we did. You know, there is something we always say in Igbo. Onye kpata nkwu arụrụ si ngwele bịa tụọ onye ava. In other words, if you go and pick up ants-infested faggots, it's a direct invitation to the lizards. Come to roost, right? Good. So, here I am, and that's all.
That's all.
That's all.
Yeah. I mean, people have asked this because, you're a very traditional person. You've done many of our images of the traditional role of the man and the father in the house. Your picture is in our minds. But you are the one man that many people have expected to have taken a second wife, to have taken a thought to be a polygamist. But you have not, And also you're Catholic, so obviously there's that and all of that. What has been your view on polygamy and why didn't you take a second wife?
The people who take second wives know best why they take second wives. I don't have any need for a second wife. No. For me, I mean, I have a wife who's given me 5 sons. What am I going to look for a second wife for? No. It's not necessary. I will not condemn polygamy, no, because people have their reasons for what they do, right? I know a man who has 1 wife. She's a very proud woman, and she just keeps denying him sex, and so he went out, saw a pretty girl who sells petrol, fell in love with her or confessed love to her, and then went to her father, paid the bride price, rented an apartment for her, and she was making babies for him. Yeah, and then the wife kept preventing him from getting intimate with her and all that. One day, the man just left the house, came back with this woman, and 3 sons.
Oh, dear God. Dear God.
Yeah, and 3 sons. This is my second wife, so I have to cope with it. Right, good.
One last question on that before I move. I want to talk about young people and older people. But because I'm a journalist and I'm a stubborn person.
Okay.
Many of us want to know that on your 53rd wedding anniversary, and the whole country celebrated it, your daughter-in-law, May, wrote a beautiful message, praising you and praising your wife. Many of us want to know that you love her and that she's your dear daughter. What's the relationship with her?
Mary is not just a daughter-in-law. I don't want to say that I love Mary more than the other wives of my sons. But the love I have for Mary is so strong. Why? The father and I were very close. Yes, and when we went for the traditional marriage rites in their place, the kind of reception their people gave me, I will never forget. Mary is a girl I love to the marrow. By the way, she's a wonderful person. Mary is a very, very brilliant girl. You may not know that. Mary is a computer wizard, that lady you're looking at, right? And to a very large extent, the success of that home is to Mary's credit. Yeah. But again, you know, things like this happen, and it's so difficult to convince her that you are not part of, you know. Mary is a wonderful person. In fact, I just had my 76th birthday, and the message she put out was so endearing, you know. Yeah. And Mary is a wonderful woman. A lot of people have been advising her wrongly, you know, trying to see if they can sunder the link between herself and her husband. Most of those women who are advising her that way don't have good homes, you know, they don't. Because I work extremely hard, I remain relevant in my profession, you know. If you bring me a script now, I look at it. If I think it has a message, I'll say, okay, you go pay my fee, you know, and I'm not cheap, by the way. You pay my fee, I'm on your set.
Right.
If you hurriedly pay my fee and I don't like your script, I phone you, please send me your account number. I return your money. I have done it, you will ask Peter. I've done it so many times, yeah, you know. Like I said, diligence, nothing like diligence, you know. If you work extremely hard, you will remain relevant. My father worked in the railways,
Right.
and when I left the secondary school, I worked with my father in the railways. Yeah,
Right.
and I was there one day, I saw an advertisement. If you're interested in journalism, blah, 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 apply.
Right.
I applied, and I did a course in journalism, which I never regret. It helped me a lot.
I mean, you followed the steps, you know, but there was
I